Hello folks, welcome back to Caricarz.com, and today we're visiting our friends at G-Mart Group right here at their Kampung Melayu Subang outlet because they got something very exciting they just added into their inventory, and it's this. This is the Ford Mustang Mach-E all-electric crossover SUV, and the guys at G-Mart Group are the first in the country to offer this in the market. And today we're going to get first dibs and take a look, see what this all-electric crossover SUV has to offer. Now, you may remember that when the Ford Mustang Mach-E first debuted, it caused a bit of controversy among fans because of its use of the Mustang name. However, as you can see, despite being a crossover SUV, it does sport a little bit of Mustang design touches, like the headlights, as well as the shape of the general grille or the fake grille in the case of the Mach-E, and the use of the Mustang logo. Now, speaking of practicality, one of the many perks of being a full-blown all-electric crossover SUV is the fact that the Ford Mustang Mach-E can offer you a little more usable cargo space right here up front. Now, this is what many people call a frunk or front trunk, and as you can see, it is actually quite sizable and useful, and it comes with these useful cargo dividers. Okay, while this may not be the sporty Mustang that you are familiar with, it is still a relatively posh and very practical crossover SUV that comes with many perks, including a large boot space and a powered tailgate with a foot sensor activation. Okay, to be more specific, our friends at G-Mart Group have imported a few of these Mustang Mach-E in premium all-wheel drive form, and these are actually the extended range variants, which means they come with a large 88 kilowatt-hour battery pack, and as you can see from the charge port here, it accepts both AC as well as DC fast charging. Now, besides the front, design elements from the original Mustang Coupe also exist at the rear, as evidently clear in the taillight design, as well as the adoption of the Mustang logo right here in the center. Fun fact, there are no actual Ford Blue Oval logos to be found anywhere in the exterior of the Mustang Mach-E. Now, with the side profile, touches of the original Mustang's design also exist specifically in the roofline, especially with the way it slopes all the way down just like a coupe. And whilst we're here at the side profile, it's also worth showing you these lovely 19-inch two-tone alloy wheels. Now, what's also quite cool with the side profile, as you can see, there are actually no physical door handles with the Mustang Mach-E. Instead, you get door release buttons, and you also get keyless entry, by the way. But for the driver door specifically, it also comes with this very cool touch panel where you can key in a security code to unlock the car. Okay, life inside the cabin of the Ford Mustang Mach-E up front, as you can see, is quite spacious, high-tech and very luxurious. Now, that last bit is exemplified by the presence of very plush leather upholstery, which also come with very sporty red pipe stitching, on top of which the whole affair is quite high-tech with the presence of screens and some nifty bits like this very cool rotary gear selector knob and a wireless smartphone charging pad. Okay, besides that, the Ford Mustang Mach-E loads more high-tech and luxurious features. I'm going to highlight some of my favorite bits here, which includes this very cool digital driver instrument display panel. Though it's small, it's actually very rich with a lot of information. And next to that, you get this very massive and very interactive touchscreen infotainment unit. And as you can see, the speed of the operation is quite decent, to say the least. Also, this is where you get to choose the drive modes that are present in the Ford Mustang Mach-E, and they are Whisper, Active, as well as Untamed. Besides that, one very nice luxurious touch I like here is the presence of this glass panoramic sunroof. Lastly, for any audiophiles, I've got some very good news. The Ford Mustang Mach-E is equipped with this thumping premium Bang & Olufsen hi-fi audio system, and it sounds banging. Alright, that battery pack we mentioned earlier powers a dual motor setup in this extended range all-wheel drive variant, and it offers 346 horsepower or 258 kilowatts if you prefer wattage, as well as a very meaty 580 Newton meters of torque. Altogether, it allows this Mustang Mach-E to somewhat match the Mustang Sports Coupe in terms of performance, whereby 0 to 60 miles an hour takes about 4.8 seconds. However, the top speed in this EV is limited to just 180 km/h, and that's just to preserve the battery that we mentioned earlier. Okay, moving to the rear of the cabin, as you can see, life in the back seat of the Ford Mustang Mach-E is decently plush. That's because I've got quite a lot of room all around, aided by the fact that it's got a flat floor, and you get some very decent creature comforts like the center armrest with cup holders, rear aircon vents, and USB charge ports. And there you have it, folks, all the cool bits of the Ford Mustang Mach-E that's now available through our friends at G-Mark Group, priced at 450,000 ringgit. Included in said price is an APAC warranty package that covers 5 years for the high voltage battery, powertrain, as well as the ECU. What do you think of the Ford Mustang Mach-E, ladies and gentlemen? Hit the comments below with your thoughts. While you're at it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Safe, more safe.
Caricarz.